yesterday, but we did visit 2 plantations. We visited the Whitney Plantation, and we also visited the Myrtle Plantation. So, recap, Michael, what did you, because we should have did this yesterday, but we didn't. So, we catching up. So, what did you think of the Whitney Plantation?
The Whitney, anyways, it was very interesting. Learned a lot, read a lot.
Historic.
Yeah, historic.
It was nice meeting the ladies.
Yeah.
The ladies that we met, they were really nice. Of former slaves that actually lived on the plantation. So
we put up pictures of them that we took with them, but it was interesting even talking to them. But as far as the plantation itself, they had a church there that we took pictures at. I don't know if you did a video in there or not, did you?
I did do a video. You guys probably have seen the video. I'll also post some pictures here as well.
But inside this church, they have these statues of little slave kids, and sad. It just
really touches you.
Yes,
it does touch you. It's very saddening. It puts a more realistic touch on it, and it gives it a different vibe just to have them around and surrounding you, and it looks like they're looking like deep into your soul. So it gives a different perspective. Usually when you go to plantations, you get like I was telling him, it seems like they glorify plantations and make them into bed and breakfast, or into like a celebrative type of place, like you hold weddings, or they make them these fancy venues, but some horrific things have happened in these places. Not all of them, but I would say majority of them, right?
Yeah, majority of them. The reason I like going to them is because, number one, you learn a lot of history. You learn a lot of stuff that they don't teach you in school. You know what I mean? And then you get the feel of the talent, believe it or not, to create and build the things that they did. Better find out after reading at the Whitney Plantations that the reason of slavery was because of the talent that the black Africans had. The Africans was able to do with their bare hands, and using different types of hand tools, not machinery, but hand tools to create and design and build and mend things together like it ain't nothing.
There was also a post there mentioning, like he had said, there were a couple of them that were very interesting, but it just shows that how things were back then and still carries through to certain things today.
Right. You see, they don't give, people, black people enough credit for the things they do. And see, that's part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the issues. But you have all these racist people that don't understand a lot of things you're using today are designed and made by black people. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make sense. So I mean you learn so much by going to these plantations, and I would say to all races, I don't care who you are, take time out, go to these plantations. It's so much you can learn that they don't teach you, or they care not to teach you because they don't want you to know. And that's the beauty of going to these plantations, even though it has a lot of bad memories, but it's also have good history.
Yeah, things that we should know. It's the only black person in history that I can remember us talking about was MLK.
Right. And see, that's even the goal to talk about Christopher Columbus. This is what I learned. Christopher Columbus actually for the Spanish, not for the Europeans, for the Spanish. He discovered America, well, the land, because a Spanish explorer hired him to do it. You see what I'm saying? This stuff is not taught. This stuff is not taught. But this is the reality of it.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. We weren't trying to go on that type of rant. But, yeah, it's very interesting. You should get out and don't be ashamed to go to plantations, or don't feel don't feel a certain type of way. You know, some people will, but it's a lot of history. It's very interesting taking the details, because a lot of our ancestors built those handrails and built the chairs that they sat in and stuff like that. So, so quick, before his camera dies, because my camera died. So we didn't mean to go on that long rant about the plantations, but it's a good visit. If anyone is in that area, please.
It don't have to be that area. It could be any plantation.
Oh yeah, any plantation. But I especially like that one because there is some history behind it, and it's very informative. They have a self-guided tour that you can download an app, and you can listen to each area that you're walking to, and it's a pretty nice sized place. And like I said, there are descendants from the actual slaves that lived there, that worked there, and they have some stories to tell as well. We also, though, because we are a paranormal channel, so of course we originally go to these plantations in hopes of hearing something or seeing something that somebody else might not see. So we did actually visit Myrtle Plantation as well, and everybody should be pretty familiar with the picture from the Myrtle Plantation of the servant that was caught there. So how did you feel about the Myrtle Plantation?
I wasn't excited about it. I didn't really enjoy myself because what I was expecting and looking for wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? We did get a chance to go inside the master's house, or whatever you want to call it. I was able to take
the big house.
Yeah, the big house. But that was the only thing that was there. Well, there and the overseer's house was the only original stuff that was there. They didn't have the slave quarters or nothing like that. I don't even know, to be honest with you, they didn't even have that because of the guide. They never mentioned nothing about the slave quarters. They only mentioned that they had slaves, but they never mentioned how many they had or anything like that. So I'm not sure what all the plantation. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy myself, and especially walking around the house to see how beautiful the house was. We got a chance to take pictures. We weren't able to do videos though, but we got pictures.
No flash photography. That's like any historical place. You can't take flash photography. And I think they don't want you to record because it is something that people pay in to come get. And if you record it and post it, nobody needs to pay to come get it. They can just watch it online.
Well, that's the same thing with pictures.
Oh yeah, kind of, but it's not the same, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I like the Whitney. Out of both of them, I did like Whitney Plantation better. I've always wanted to go to the Myrtle Plantation, so I'm glad we did get to see that. We may have caught something on camera. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try and post some pictures after this video of everything, and hope you guys enjoy it.
And once again, didn't mean to go on the little raids that we went on to, but it's just so much of history that's not being told.
Yeah. So get out, guys, explore, find new places to visit, look into your history no matter what it is, and enjoy. Thanks.